Microsoft Threat Experts can help expand the capabilities of your SOC by providing targeted alerts and on-demand security expertise for some of the most urgent threats in your organization. This video demonstrates these capabilities, plus how to enable and use them. Microsoft Threat Experts has two components: targeted attack notifications and experts on demand. Targeted attack notifications are special alerts. They're different from typical alerts because they bring attention to critical threats and typically include more details, like the attack timeline, scope of breach, methods of intrusion, and instructions to help SOC teams continue with their investigation so they can respond with confidence. This is a huge time saver in a critical situation. When a threat exceeds the SOC's ability to investigate, or it needs additional clarification on alerts, including root cause or scope of the incident, Experts on Demand can help. With Experts on Demand, threat experts are available to help fill these and other gaps, and they provide expertise via technical consultations on relevant detections and adversaries. To enable Microsoft Threat Experts, select Settings and then Advanced Features. You need to apply for Microsoft Threat Experts so that Microsoft can review and approve it. Just select Apply and include your name and email address. Once approved, you'll receive a message to the email address you provided. And that's it. You're ready to use Microsoft Threat Experts. Microsoft Threat Experts provides proactive hunting for the most important threats, such as human adversary intrusions, hands-on keyboard attacks, and advanced attacks like cyber espionage. These critical threats are surfaced as custom alerts, tagged with Threat Experts, to notify customers that these are targeted attack notifications. Like other alerts, there is a description and recommended actions on how to discover more information and continue the investigation. However, what's special about these alerts is the additional detail. For example, we can use the timeline of observed events to quickly understand how this attack unfolded. Also, Recommended Actions provides us with a specific advanced hunting query to help gather more details about this incident for our investigation, which saves a lot of discovery time. With Microsoft Threat Experts, customers can also partner with Microsoft Security Experts who engage directly from within Microsoft Defender Security Center. You can do that from various locations, like within an incident or an alert. I'll show you what that looks like in an alert. In the alert, select Actions and then Consult a Threat Expert. The inquiry topic is automatically completed for you. It contains the relevant context of where you are selecting this option. Complete the context section with a description of what you need assistance with and submit it. I'll leave you with this. If you want some examples of the type of issues Microsoft Threat Experts can help you with, go to the page titled Configure and Manage Microsoft Threat Experts Capabilities in Microsoft Docs. Microsoft Threat Experts helps to extend the capabilities of your SOC by providing on-demand security expertise and targeted alerts for some of the most urgent threats in your organization. For more information about Threat Experts, see the documentation on Microsoft Docs. Threats sometimes get past antivirus and start running. And when they do, the EDR capabilities in Microsoft Defender for Endpoint surfaces alerts that analysts can investigate and block. However, it'd be great if your security solution blocked and contained these malicious behaviors in real time, right? That's what we thought. So we built EDR in block mode as an extension to our behavioral blocking and containment capabilities in Defender for Endpoint. It shifts EDR detection to EDR blocking on the client, even if Microsoft Defender antivirus is not your primary AV. Think of it as an extra layer of post-breach detection against malicious artifacts or behaviors. It's quick, too, reducing the reaction time to a fraction of a second. EDR in block mode supports both active and passive modes in Microsoft Defender antivirus, with cloud-delivered protection turned on in either case. If you haven't yet enabled EDR in block mode, we strongly recommend that you do. You'll even see a suggestion in Threat and Vulnerability Management to turn it on. Doing that is easy. In Settings, select Advanced Features, and then turn on Enable EDR in block mode. Once turned on, when Defender for Endpoint detects suspicious behavior, Microsoft Defender Antivirus blocks and contains the artifact on the client in real time, even if the artifact is already running. In the Microsoft Defender Security Center, you'll then see alerts that show that it blocked the artifact, and the detection source was EDR. This is powerful stuff, and nothing beats a real-world example to prove it. Recently, a nanocore rat attack targeted a customer to steal credentials, spy by using the device's camera, and more. It started with an Excel file that contained a malicious macro. When users enabled the macro, it ran a PowerShell script that downloaded and ran the nanocore payload. The customer's third-party antivirus missed the Excel file, macro, and PowerShell script. Defender for Endpoint did not, however. EDR in block mode stopped the behavior and blocked the Excel file and PowerShell script. We encourage you to turn on EDR in block mode to enable behavioral blocking and containment at every stage, from pre-breach to post-breach. To learn more about it, see our documentation on Microsoft Docs. Live Response gives a SecOps analyst instantaneous access to a potentially compromised machine, regardless of location, by using a remote shell. Analysts use this capability to quickly gather any forensic information that an investigation requires. I'll demonstrate how to enable and use Live Response in Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. To enable Live Response, select Settings and then Advanced Features. You must be a global admin to change these settings. You'll see two options. First, turn on Live Response to enable the core Live Response functionality. In Microsoft Docs, the page titled Investigate Entities on Machines Using Live Response offers a full list of basic and advanced commands available in Live Response. By default, analysts can only run signed scripts for obvious safety reasons. However, you can also turn on Live Response unsigned script execution to give them the ability to run unsigned PowerShell scripts. This is not required to use the built-in Live Response functionality. To give a fuller demonstration, I'm going to enable both options and apply my settings. Now that Live Response is enabled, let's look at how to use it. That's next. This incident was created from a medium severity alert on Lori's machine. A suspicious file was run. I know that Microsoft Defender for Endpoint blocked the file, but I want to do a quick check to make sure everything is okay and the file isn't still in her profile. I'll select Machines and then open the details page for Lori's computer. At the top, you see several actions. For this scenario, I'm going to initiate a Live Response session. And here we go. First, I'll review some of the information in the Live Response console. Selecting View Machine Details displays the machine details from Defender for Endpoint. You can also see who created the session, when it started, and how long it's been open. Remember, there are specific commands that we can use in Live Response. If you're not sure what they are, just type help. I'll go ahead and look at the running processes by running the processes command, and it displays a list of all the running processes. Quickly scrolling through them, I don't see anything that sticks out as suspicious. I also want to search for the malware file that Defender for Endpoint previously blocked, just to make sure it doesn't need to be removed from a download location. Doesn't look like this is still around, which is a good thing. Last, I want to run a quick PowerShell diagnostic script to do some additional checks. To do that, I'm going to select Upload File to Library and select my diagnostic script. After the script uploads, I can verify it's in the library by running the library command. To run any script in the library, just type run, followed by the name of the script. Once it finishes, we'll copy the log path and run the file info command to get more information about it. Last, I want to download this file to my machine to review it. To do that, I'll run the get file command with the log file path in single quotes. And that's it. I now have the diagnostic logs from Lori's machine. By the way, If you ever want to go back to reference what you've done during the session, you can always use the command log. For example, I ran the processes command, and I can review its full output. Last, when you're done, just select Disconnect Session to, well, disconnect the session. Microsoft Defender for Endpoint logs all your activities in the Action Center for audit purposes. Audit logging provides useful documentation for other analysts and helps to discourage nefarious use of live response. Live Response provides security analysts with real-time access to users' devices, even when they're not on the corporate network. Learn more about it on Microsoft Docs.